Hello, everybody. Today we have a new lesson. It's Unit 7, Wild World. Okay. Before we start, we have some important vocabulary. Okay. The reading lesson is Freaky Forces of Nature. Let's start with the first one. Earthquake. Earthquake is a shaking of a part of the Earth's surface that often causes great damage. Another word, tornado. Tornado. It's a violent and destructive storm in which powerful winds move around a central point. Eruption. Eruption. It's a sudden, often violent outburst. Tsunami. Tsunami. It's a very high, large wave in the ocean that is usually caused by an earthquake under the sea that can cause great destruction when it reaches land. Tsunami. Derail. Derail. It's to upset the stability or composure of, or it's to make a train come off the railway tracks. Classify. Classify, it's a verb. It means to arrange people or things into groups based on ways that they are alike. We have another one. Molten. Molten. Made by melting and casting. Pyroclastic. Pyroclastic. It's formed by or involving fragmentation as a result of volcanic action. We have another word. It's freaky. Freaky. It means strange or unusual. Severe. Severe. It means very bad, serious, or unpleasant. And it's an adjective. Avalanche. 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 It means a large amount of snow and ice, or over dirt and rocks that slide suddenly down the side of a mountain. Suddenly down the side of a mountain. Flash floods. Flash floods. It's a local flood of short duration, generally resulting from heavy rainfall in the immediate vicinity. Evaluation. Evaluation. Evaluation means to judge the value or condition of someone or something in a careful and thoughtful way. Mythical. Mythical is based on or described in a myth or existing only in the imagination. Okay, we have blizzard. Blizzard. It's a severe snowstorm that goes on for a long time. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. A storm with lightning and thunder. Sweep. Sweep. It's a verb. to remove something such as dust or dirt from a surface with a broom or brush. Flaming, flaming, have a bright or glowing red or orange color. Twister, twister, one that twists, especially a ball with a forward and spinning motion, and it means here a tornado. In our text, it means a tornado. Whirl, whirl, is to move or go in a circle or curve, especially with force or speed. Hailstone, hailstone, small balls of ice. Speck, speck, it's a very small piece or spot. Aftershock, aftershock, a smaller earthquake that occurs after a larger one. Avenge, avenge, to harm or punish someone who has harmed you. Global warming, global warming, the recent increase in the world temperature that is believed to be caused by the increase of certain gases, such as carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Captivity, captivity. It means the state of being kept in a place, such as a prison or a cage, and not being able to live or be free. Captivity, captivity. Interference, interference. It means involvement in the activities and concerns of other people when your involvement is not wanted, or the act of interfering, the act of interfering. Intervene, intervene. Intervene means to become involved in something, such as a conflict, in order to have an influence on what happens. Lava, lava. It's melted rock from a volcano. Catastrophe, catastrophe. It means a momentous tragic event ranging from extreme misfortune to utter overthrow or ruin. Devastate, devastate, to destroy much or most of something, to cause great damage or harm to something. This is for our new vocab, okay? Please open your student's book, page 84. We need to read this text in order to answer some questions. Please listen carefully. In order to answer this question, which paragraph gives information about a record?
Freaky forces of nature. The forces of nature can be unbelievably powerful. Severe weather, such as hurricanes, blizzards, flash floods, and thunderstorms, can cause serious damage and the loss of life. Some of Mother Nature's forces, however, are so bizarre and unexpected that they can only be described as freaky. Here are some examples. A. It's raining frogs. The fastest wind speed ever recorded, 511 kilometers an hour, occurred during a tornado in the USA in 1999. Scientists classify tornadoes by the damage they can do. A tornado with wind speeds of 110 kilometers an hour can sweep away entire houses and throw cars through the air as if they were rockets. A tornado with wind speeds of more than 480 kilometers an hour has the power to derail trains, tear grass from the ground, and even rip pavements from the street. But that's not all tornadoes can do. Scientists believe that tornadoes can suck up the surfaces of lakes, rivers, and other bodies of water. When they do, they can take frogs and fish along for the ride and then drop them far away. This may have been the cause of the frog rain in a town in Serbia. Small frogs rained on the town, sending residents running for cover as they tried to escape. "I thought maybe a plane carrying frogs had exploded in mid-air," said one resident. B. Flaming twisters. As if tornadoes aren't dangerous enough, one kind is made of fire. Wildfires are so powerful that they can create their own weather. As these fires burn, they consume huge quantities of oxygen. The intense heat causes the air to rise. When fresh air rushes in to replace it, strong winds are produced. Sometimes this makes the fire spin like a tornado. These fire whirls, or fire tornadoes, can be 15 meters wide and grow as tall as a 40-story building. They generally last no more than a few minutes, but some have lasted as long as 20. They are, not surprisingly, one of the most dangerous natural disasters. In 1923 in Japan, a fire whirl killed 38,000 people who had gathered in an open space to escape being injured in an earthquake. C. Dodgeballs. About 1,000 years ago, hundreds of people were mysteriously killed in the Himalayas. A recent investigation concluded that they were caught in a hailstorm and couldn't avoid being hit by chunks of ice the size of tennis balls that fell on their heads at more than 160 kilometers an hour. Hailstorms as deadly as this are rare, but hail itself is not uncommon. It is formed in storms when raindrops are carried into extremely cold areas of the atmosphere by powerful winds. The longer the tiny specks of ice bounce around in the wind, the bigger they become. When the pieces of ice grow too big for the wind to hold up, they fall to the ground as hail. Hail is most common during late spring and early summer, when severe thunderstorms are more likely to occur. D. Gas attack. When a volcano erupts, a glowing sea of molten lava often flows down its sides, destroying everything in its path. But a volcano can produce something even deadlier, a pyroclastic flow, which is a cloud of gas and rock that can reach temperatures above 500 degrees C. The flow crashes down the side of a volcano like an avalanche. These flows typically reach speeds of more than 80 kilometers an hour. A pyroclastic flow will knock down, destroy, bury, or carry away nearly everything it meets. It can destroy buildings, forests, and farmland. People who are caught in the path are obviously among the victims too. But even people that are close by can die as the result of breathing in hot ash and gases. It was this kind of flow that destroyed the Roman cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius nearly 2,000 years ago.
Okay, after we finish this text, can you try to get the answer for the question? Okay, the question was, which paragraph gives information about a record? And the answer is A, paragraph A. Okay, let me move to the first exercise, or exercise number C. Read the article again to find the following information. Which paragraph mention the destruction of property? It's paragraph A and D. A and D. Okay. How tall a natural disaster can be? How tall a natural disaster can be? It's paragraph B. B. Something that is made in cold conditions. Something that is made in cold conditions. C. Yes. A well-known historic event. A well-known historic event. D. The number of people who died in a specific event. The number of people who died in a specific event. B and C. A natural disaster that resulted in a binary event. It's A. It's A. Something which happens more frequently in certain seasons. C. C. A natural disaster that doesn't last very long. B. A natural disaster that can move heavy objects. A and D. Okay, let's move to the other exercise. D. Complete the definitions with these words. Number 1, A is a violent storm with a strong wind that move in a circle. Yeah, it's a tornado. A tornado. Number 2, A wind is a severe snowstorm with strong winds. Blizzard. Blizzard. Number 3, A is heavy rain accompanied by thunder and lightning. Thunderstorm, yes. Number 4, A is a large amount of water that suddenly covers an area. Yes, flash flood. Number 5 is a large amount of ice, snow, and rock falling quickly down the side of a mountain. Yes, it's avalanche. Avalanche. Okay, this is for this unit, or the first lesson. Please study carefully. Okay, thank you. Goodbye.